Now, hey, what's up? So we got the cores error to go away. If you didn't see it, the configuration for that is app.use cores, call it as a function. First argument is an asterisk, just saying um, that's just the first argument you pass in. um, and then basically we're whitelisting um, our front end, which is on port 3000. Of course, our back end is on port 3001. So this is the right configuration. You could probably just pass in app.use cores, or there's a bunch of different ways. I don't quite understand everything about it, but this, I believe, whitelists just our app allowed to use it. So that's what I usually go with. So back in root, we ran into an error here where data.map is not a function. But if you look at over here, they did data.dogs.map. So dogs is the name of the query inside of their type definitions, inside of their GraphQL schema. So what we need to do is just put in data.get all to-dos. Save that. Now, clear that for a second. We're getting all the warnings for not using, but we're still getting some red. Each child of array iterator should have a unique key prop. Okay, so that would be this div right here. If the key equals to do that ID. Why not? That's a unique ID. Oh, that's before the to-dos. Wrong div. Oh, cut that and paste it onto this div inside. An inner div there. That should do it. Okay, now we're not seeing any more red. We just have our warnings for all those components we brought in and did not use, but we do have our to-do ID, our to-do text, our date, and I don't see our to-do completed. That's because it's a Boolean. So to-do complete, right? It's complete. Let's double check. Is it completed or complete? It is complete. So we can say complete with ternary expression. So if that's true, we'll say it's completed. It's completed. I'll say not do not completed. Basically what it boils down to. There we go. So it was a Boolean, so it was just automatically coming back as nothing. But there we have it. We're getting all our stuff back now. Now it's a matter of putting this raw data into a halfway decent user interface. So this is pretty nifty. This query takes in our GQL here, takes care of any errors or loading problems, and then it returns our data right to us, and we can do whatever we want with it. Pretty cool. So I guess we'll change this outer div, change that to a list. We'll try to work with this. Material UI stuff here. We've got list item. Each to-do would be a list item, so that would be this guy, right? This div right here would be the list item. What else have we got? We got secondary action and list item text. The list item text will be the to-do text. We know that much. We know that much is true. Okay, we don't really need to see the to-do ID. We're already using that as a key, so we can pretty much bag that. Secondary text would be the completed part, I'm guessing. So that's list. I'm just going to copy that. It's too long to type. List item secondary text. We could just probably shorten it to completed and not completed. Created that. It'll just sit there for now. I don't know if we even need that. Why don't we see what that looks like? Whoa. Okay, let's get rid of that. Created that. Save that. Okay, now we've got some semblance of an order at least. Let's go back to Material UI and see what they did here. Dense button, class names, okay. So Material UI has this cool styles object where you can style stuff with this with styles thing. We'll hold off on that for a second. Let's see. They got dense button classes.list item. That must be declared somewhere else. I don't see classes.list item down here. This section. But we'll come up with our own stuff. For now, let's do dense and button on the list item. See what that gets us. Okay. Looks a little better. Oh, you can click on it. Okay. It's pretty cool. Okay, list item text takes a primary. Okay. It doesn't actually take. I see. Okay, so we'll do list item text. Let's say primary equals to do that text. And close it down like that. That didn't really change anything. Secondary action, that's where the checkbox comes in. Well, let's copy and paste secondary action. That comes after. Actually, don't we want that to be? We'd rather have. Okay, secondary action pops up on that side. Okay, that's good. We want the secondary action. And that goes underneath the text. Oh, I've got that as. Okay, we're going to figure this out and then we'll be back.